Today we got Lacy didn't get lucky. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and let's get into the video. But real quick before we get into that, I do not like when people say, oh, he got lucky, he got carried by such and such. He still, even if that's the case, he still gotta put in the work, or she still gotta put in the work. Don't discredit somebody because you don't like their content. That don't mean that they don't deserve what they need, where they at. You just don't like it, so don't watch it. And don't comment on posts. People who say they don't like something but still watch the video all the way through and still comment on it just to hate. Like, just keep it pushing.
Think of the internet like a stage, one where every day someone new steps into the spotlight. A lucky clip, a viral moment, you're there long enough just to be forgotten. But then came Lacy. One day you never heard of him, the next, he owned the stage. Lacy has become one of the biggest internet stars this year. His videos have completely flooded my TikTok feed, and alongside the rebirth powerhouse of faze, his trajectory seems to be headed straight for the moon. But 500 days ago, you had probably never heard of Lacy, right? I mean, why would you? He had just caught the tail end of the dying Fortnite wave, and with a few thousand followers on Twitch, he decided to drop out of college, pack his bags, and move to Dallas, where he would pursue this 1 in a million pipe dream. To outsiders, it might have seemed impulsive, even reckless. But what they didn't see, however, was the meticulous blueprint Lacy was quietly crafting. A strategy to achieve viral stardom that would soon prove to be anything but a gamble.
I was always trying to find a way to shift out of Fortnite and get into the more IRL mainstream content. I just had to do it properly, and I had a whole plan on how to do it, and I executed it perfectly, I think.
Lacy's master plan consisted of 3 key steps, and switching from Fortnite to IRL content was the first. Success doesn't come from following the crowd. It comes from seeing what others can't. Take Aiden Ross, for example. He revolutionized streaming by turning it into a platform for organic networking. Where others only saw gaming or personal commentary, Aiden saw an opportunity to bridge the gap between streaming and celebrity culture.
Hey, do 3. Oh!
By inviting
Him, I think Aiden made a blueprint for COD to do what he's doing. They obviously do it different, but it's similar. It's similar at the same time. Like, COD had DDG and NLE Choppa and Lil Baby and all type of people on his stream, but Aiden started doing it first.
High-profile guests onto his streams, he gave viewers a raw, unfiltered glimpse of their favorite stars, offering a level of relatability and casual interaction rarely seen before.
And you'll sign it too? Yes.
But Lacy, he looked at the world and saw something bigger.
It's just like anything in life, a business, anything.
Sports teams.
It has to evolve. You can't just, in order for it to succeed, it has to evolve.
IRL streaming wasn't just a niche, it was the future. A way to blur the lines between content and real life, where everything you do is the show. No scripts, no edits. E-dates marked the beginning of the transition Lacy would take from Fortnite to IRL content. And right off the bat, E-dates were a hit. E-dates offered a fresh experience that resonated deeply with casual viewers, who were drawn to the on-screen personalities and highly entertaining live interactions.
All right, let's get the next person in here. This is my good friend.
Hello, hello.
Hello, how are you?
If you don't get little Leroy out of here, bro is in 6th grade, 7th grade max.
How are you?
Come on, bro.
Piggybacking off of other creators' audiences, Lacy hosted date nights for creators like Clicks, Jinxie, and Darla, and an entirely new wave of viewers were tuning in to watch. And on February 25th, Lacy made it to the top of the creator food chain, hosting an E-date for none other than Kai Cenat.
Alright, come on.
Are you ready for the first person?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go.
The impact on Lacy's growth was undeniable. His metrics soared, with viewership and engagement skyrocketing over 100% compared to the previous month. It became clear that Lacy was onto something. His foresight on the next big thing was absolutely right. It was around this time that I started noticing his clips popping up everywhere.
Bro, that sucks, bro. Oh my gosh, Lacy done had a glow up. This a rough picture to look at, I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, would you f me?
After the second date.
I wanna f you.
They seemed to be impossible to avoid, constantly being shared, reposted, and talked about. Before long, it felt like his face was on every video on my For You page.
What do you think it takes to actually build an audience?
I think you need to be able to, right now, clip farm.
The rise of clip farming has sparked a lot of debate in the streaming community. Some see it as a genius marketing strategy, and others hate it, saying it distorts what streaming is supposed to be about.
Wow, bro's clip farming in 2024. So annoying, bro.
But from my perspective, clip farming seems to be less of a moral dilemma and more of a survival instinct. Think of it like the food chain. Eat or get eaten. In an ecosystem where attention is currency, if you're not creating viral moments, someone else is, and they're taking your audience with them. Following the rollout of the E-Date series, Lacy expanded his in-house clipping operation, going from a small TikTok hustle with 2 pages and 1 editor to opening the doors to the world, offering to pay clippers a premium for driving eyeballs to his stream. Now, Lacy didn't invent this clipping strategy. He merely adopted it from a man named Andrew Tate. Tate didn't just take over TikTok, he broke the system. His face was everywhere, his quotes were unavoidable, and his content—
I forget, like 2021 or something like that. Whatever year that was, him and his brother was going crazy. Mostly him though, but you know, they're associated with each other. Every few videos, I would scroll and see him. Some stuff he would say and it was some BS. Other stuff he said it was valid. A lot of people didn't like him. Mostly women though, but like he did say some valid things. And yeah, but he was on the run. He was on a huge run.
Controversial persona became a viral sensation. He perfectly blended basic social media strategy and clever affiliate marketing tactics to drive traffic to levels never before achieved. Tate engineered an army of fan accounts by putting a bounty on views, or in simpler terms, he paid a commission on course sales to those promoting it. This model was revolutionary because it weaponized virality. He didn't need to post himself, thousands of people were doing it for him. Now, Lacy's approach wasn't built on the back of controversy. His idea wasn't to drive engagement off of hate comments, but quite the opposite. You see, Lacy treated these clips similar to a trailer for a movie.
If you really look at like clip farming, the word itself, it's been around since the beginning of content. Like clip farming is just doing things to entertain the audience that's watching.
For sure.
So if you're streaming and you're always doing things that are entertaining the people watching, then certain clips get posted and they come to your stream. They're like, oh, he's not doing that exact clip, but this was funny. This was funny.
Yeah.
They're going to stick around and watch.
That's facts. That's facts.
It's been proven time and time again, joining a content house or a gaming organization can propel any creator to stardom. And for Lacy, the timing of his rebrand couldn't have been more perfect. By late 2022, FaZe Clan, the once gold standard of gaming and internet culture, had hit rock bottom. Overloaded with tone-deaf sponsorships, bloated budgets for celebrity endorsements, and a diluted brand identity, FaZe had lost touch with what made it iconic in the first place. The organization that built its name on authenticity and community had become a corporate shell of its former self. In the midst of this decline, FaZe co-founder—
See, this is the problem about content groups. It's like, I think with Too Hype, bro, Too Hype was on a crazy run. Like, TTG, Christopher London, Cash Nasty, it's some more people. Los Polos, like the old 50K Mal, like, it used to be fire, bro, but once it start being about money, it ruined it. And I think they still post videos to this day, but it don't hit like it used to. And that'd be the problem. FaZe really reinvented themselves. Like, now they're like relatable. Yeah, they got money, but they're more entertaining to watch. It's easier to watch them, and you don't feel like everything is about money.
Banks stepped back into the spotlight, taking over as CEO. Banks and the other founding members took drastic action, removing nearly every member from the roster and essentially wiping the slate clean. Their mission was clear: strip the excess away, cut the noise, and return FaZe back to its roots. This move marked the beginning of a new era for FaZe Clan, one that sought to reclaim its place as a cultural juggernaut. As they rebuilt, FaZe wasn't just looking for gamers anymore. They were hunting for culture shapers, creators who could redefine what the brand stood for. And along their new lineup stood Lacy. To most, joining FaZe looked like a lucky break, but for Lacy, it was the final piece of his plan. With FaZe's platform behind him, he now had the perfect stage to amplify his content, grow his audience, and cement his name as a top streamer.
Yo, yo, yo! Lacy and Stable Nation! Yeah! We got the new $15 million LA FaZe house. Lacy, Ronaldo, and Jason the Ween. He's not here, but he will be here soon.
Possibly even Black Boy Max.
In the creative chaos of the FaZe house, both Lacy and Stable Ronaldo really stumbled into what would become the cornerstone of their brands. trolling.
Get it, Run! Get it! Go get it, Run!
But it wasn't just about pulling pranks or being disruptive, it was a deliberate strategy. Every prank, every outrageous moment was engineered to do one thing: get people talking.
Well, this is not just any. That's cool. This is chrome art.
As the pranks escalated, so did their audience's appetite for the chaos. They pushed the limits further and further, testing boundaries and creating moments that fans couldn't stop sharing. But when you live on the edge of entertainment and controversy, it's only a matter of time before you cross the line.
Oh yeah.
All you gotta do is
Oh, you've never used samples like this before.
Let me show you why I stopped paying for. Damn, actually.
Lacy and Ron knew exactly what they were doing. They've mastered the science of trolling, not to amuse everyone, but to polarize. For them, it's not about being liked, it's about being impossible to ignore.
That's the way to go viral. That's the way to get people to know your name.
The Bradley Martin clip became the perfect storm for their strategy. On one side, viewers were furious with Lacy and Ron, calling their constant trolling immature and obnoxious. On the other, people rallied against Bradley for overreacting. The debate wasn't just a side effect, it was the fuel that...
Nah, he did slap him hard. But I guess they know not to troll like that with him, at least. Yeah, that slap was crazy. And then you got lit. Nah, Will Smith barely even hit him.
Bradley, that got like 40 million views across everything. Viral.
And TikTok became Lacy's playground. With an army of 1,598 clippers pushing his content, Lacy's name became inescapable, dominating the feeds of even those who had never heard of him before.
Like my hashtag last month, hashtag Lacy, got like over 60 million views.
Wow.
That carefully orchestrated machine Lacy had crafted was in full effect. He was becoming a household name. Now, if we're being completely honest, when the new FaZe roster was announced, I wasn't sold. After years of watching the brand lose its soul to corporate bullshit, shoveling brand deal after brand deal down our throats, the idea of a FaZe comeback seemed like a pipe dream. And frankly, I figured these guys were just another misstep in a string of failures. Then came the Japan trip.
Boss, we would love to go to Japan under FaZe funding.
How much you guys need?
For the first time, I started to see what Banks must have seen in them. This group wasn't coasting on the name, they were building something new.
Which one is Jason?
The trip wasn't just a content goldmine of hilarious
That is crazy.
pranks and meme-worthy moments. It was proof that these guys had the chemistry, humor, and raw creativity to make FaZe phasing. And if you thought they were going to let this newfound momentum die out, you'd be clinically insane.
Breaking news tonight. FaZe Clan just announced a 30-day group subathon starting September 1st. That's right, 30 days of continuous streaming with the FaZe Boys 24/7.
I have to stream for 30 days straight?
This wasn't just another live stream. FaZe rented out a $3.1 million mansion and transformed it into a content factory. Cameras rolled around the clock as the boys turned everyday moments into entertainment.
Hey, fellas! I dropped the soap. Whoa.
It was high risk, high reward, and the stakes were clear. Capture the internet's attention and prove to everyone that FaZe was back. The production value was higher than ever. With curated events, high-profile guests, and the kind of chaos that only FaZe could deliver, every member had a role, and every moment, planned or unplanned, was content gold.
I didn't say anything.
Nah, FaZe really came back down from a 3-0 lead. Like, they whole reputation, like, it went from bad to good now. Like, they're a likable group. Like, that's crazy. Shout out to Banks for his GM skills. He got all the people that fit. What's it called? Yeah, he found good people to fit each other's energy, like Ronaldo and Lacy. Perfect combo. Or Adapt and Lacy. Perfect combo. You know? Like, he did a good job, bro. Shout out FaZe.
Wow. So incredible to see you guys. Everybody, welcome to the first ever 2024 FaZe Subathon Awards. Let's see who won what award. Let's get this show on the road, shall we?
Yes, sir.
You wanna go? All right, guys. We are reading the award for best individual content. Okay. And the winner is
Jason.
Come over here, man. Come over here, man.
And the winner, Adapt and Ron.
And the winner is Ron in WWE. That's deserved. And the award goes to Adapt. Damn. You might be cleaning house tonight. Winner is Silky versus Max. Y'all got your awards. You got your awards. Lacy, how you feeling?
Why would you say that?
I'm just asking.
It's coming, Lacy.
Y'all got beat, bro. Watch out.
It's coming. It's coming. Best guest appearance. And the winner is Sir Stable Ronaldo and Corinna.
Category is most wholesome.
Oh, here we go. Finally, Lacy. Oh my God. Let's go, Lacy.
And the winner for the most wholesome for the FaZe Subathon, Jason.
Oh my God.
Best girl content. Lacy. Wait. I'm just kidding. It's Jason. Let's go, my boy. And the winner is Adapt Best Buy.
Damn. Why'd you throw it?
We have one award left.
Come on, Lacy.
And Mr. Ricky Banks.
You ass up here, my boy.
Banks.
Banks
We call this the Banks Award right here. The FaZe Subathon Golden Boy.
All right. Silky, I love you to death. You're the fucking GOAT. You're the nicest guy on and off camera, really.
Thank you, man.
Max and Jason have been the front runners for the Golden Boy back and forth. Ron, you fucking killed it this whole subathon. It's fucking insane. All of you guys have inspired me. I'm on the streams all day long, switching between everybody's streams. Honest to God, and I swear to God, this isn't rigged. Everything was fan voted. I texted. Who was I talking to? I was talking to you guys yesterday about who's gonna win this, and no bullshit. The winner of this is Lacy.
But he don't need to act like you ain't gotta throw the trophy, bro. Don't get mad because you ain't win no award to the end, bro. You basically won the MVP of the subathon. So yeah, apologize for throwing that trophy, man.
Lacy was the first one out of all you guys to jump on board with this FaZe. You were the first one to sign. Personally, it's a little bit biased too because I do cycle through everybody's streams. But as far as clips, his laugh, like I'm a big Lacy fan.
This nigga Lacy is one of the most genuine people I know. I always tell him this, most genuine people I know. If I ever just need someone, you know how you can talk to someone and then they'll just listen? Lacy's always that guy.
Lacy never complains. Nobody out of you 6 guys gets shit on more by each other and your chat than this motherfucker. He lets the jokes roll off his shoulder every single time.
Lacy, you feel me? He's real genuine with his shit. He's funny. He'll come in, just come help you during your content. Loyal.
That's W Lacy, man. I'm glad Lacy is getting and got the attention that he needed, that he deserved. People who say your dream is crazy, but as long as you got a plan and you put in that work, bro, I feel like anything is possible, bro. Shout out Lacy. I'm gonna end the video right here. Lacy, bro, you been killing it. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know, people be saying he corny and they say Marlon's friend, but he have came a long way. I wasn't into his content or nothing until he started blowing up, so I'm not gonna act like I just been supporting him from the jump. But Lacy, bro, you been doing your thing, bro. FaZe, they been killing it. Max dropped the album. It was alright, ain't gonna lie. But FaZe as a whole and FaZe individually, I mess with all y'all. And yeah, keep killing, bro. Let me know how y'all feel about FaZe in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about Lacy. Lacy did not get lucky, bro. He put in that work and he was strategic. With that being, I post 2 times a day, You don't want to miss that, bro. I post at least two videos a day. Today's gonna be 3. My video issues, they have been resolved. And yeah, make sure to subscribe. I post twice a day. You don't want to miss that. And with that being said, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.